Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Sour Power 888 and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Cricket 22. So now we got a release date, which is November 25th, 2021, and you don't even have to wait till then to play a little bit of the game. You can pre-order it now on Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox and get access to the Cricket 22 The Nets Challenge. So that's just a little mini game, I guess. So, as we, were hoping earlier, as I said in my other video, I was looking for them to, add new, licensed teams and players. So, I think they heard us. So, they are now adding two new teams. So, along with Australia, England, and the West Indies, we now have New Zealand and Ireland. So that's gonna be nice. So this is going good. So hopefully in the future, maybe with the future DLC update, or maybe next year or 2 years later when they release a new cricket game, they'll add more teams. So along with that, they earlier in the DLC update added the 100, the CPL, and the challenge that they had. I forget what it's called, but yeah. Along with that, now they have the Big Bash, so we can play the Australian League. So for the first time, they're going to be also having a women commentary team. So that's to further deepen the representation of women in the Cricket 22 experience, according to Big Ant. So yeah, they're really pushing hard for that, and I really appreciate that they're doing that. And in general, the graphics are obviously, they're trying to make it better, trying to make it more realistic. They say that you can, manage your training, press conferences, deal with injuries, and decide your path towards international glory. So this is part of the deep narrative-driven career mode. So obviously drawing some inspiration from FIFA. And they've got new bowling and fielding controls. So it's, gonna be a lot better, I'd say. Or they're saying it's gonna be better for precision runouts, and in general, the bowling's probably gonna be better. That's what they're saying, but we're gonna find out. And they're saying this time they're gonna be having real-time ray tracing elements. So this is gonna be, obviously for the people who have the newer Xbox and PlayStation, and if you have a really good gaming PC or a really good high-end PC, you should be able to see, or have real-time ray tracing. So that's pretty much where you have. It's just to make your game more visually realistic. So if you have the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, so it would probably be better for you to get a PlayStation 5 or a Xbox Series X to enjoy the real-time ray tracing. If you're not into that, you can still play this game on PlayStation 4. It's still releasing on there, so we should be fine. And also, if you have an old gen console, and if you pre-order this game, I think if you just buy the game, yeah, so they said if you buy the game on PS4 or Xbox One, you're going to be able to upgrade for free when you get a new generation console. So if you have a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, you just get the game, and then once you buy it, and you then later, let's say like a few months later, you decide I want to get a new console, better, console for more specs or whatnot, whatever reason you might have, you get it. You can, download this game on there, and it won't be the PlayStation 4 version. It'll be the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X version. So by getting the game on your console now, if you upgrade your console in the future, you'll be able to upgrade the game as well, because the PlayStation 4's game obviously won't render the best graphics for you on your new console. So by having by buying this now, it'll allow you to upgrade the game as well for free. So that's really good. I like that. They've been doing that in a bunch of other games too, to really get you to buying these games, because a lot of people tend to not buy it. I myself probably wouldn't have bought some of these games if I was planning to get a new console in the future. So I really like how they're doing this. And yeah, in general, I think we can see, this game going really far. I really hope they didn't remove the academy. I don't know if they said that anywhere, because, in Cricket 19, the reason why that game was really good is because of the academy. If you were, I really didn't actually play just the Ashes the whole time, or use their included kits and players for any of the other international teams, because that would be boring. Because they only added the CPL and the 100 like a few months ago. So like, for 2 years, I think I've been playing this game for a couple years. So yeah, the academy really helps because you can download kits made by other players. They upload it on there, and you can see, if you've seen my other videos, or if you see a ton of videos on YouTube, they're playing IPL. Before the DLC came out, people were uploading videos on the CPL and Big Bash leagues and the hundreds and all of that, and also international jerseys as well for like India, Pakistan, South Africa, New Zealand. I mean, obviously New Zealand is now going to be on Cricket 22. So before that, people were making jerseys for that, and they were also making people. They were also making the character, or not, sorry, the characters. The players look, visually similar to how they would look in real life. So, with the academy, that was all possible. Now I hope they don't take it away. I hope they keep it. I'm really hoping, like, in the future, maybe, and probably by the next game, if they add like a ton of features and all of a bunch of teams, and hopefully they had the IPL as well next year. I'm hoping. So if they do that, then it'd be okay with me with taking away the Cricket Academy thing for having custom jerseys, stadiums, players, and all that. But I think we're far away from that. I think that's one of the features that really defines this game. Because like in games like FIFA, obviously they always almost have all the players licensed, so like there's no issues. But like obviously, I think with like I think it was like FIFA 20 or FIFA 21 or something like that, they stopped having Juventus as a team because they changed. They were bought by, or they were licensed by PES or PES Soccer. So yeah, so right now we don't have any competition for Cricket 19, or sorry, Cricket 22. We don't have any competition, no competitors for Big Ant Studios right now, unless if EA decides to step in. But if I'm being honest with you, with the way they're, going about things for FIFA, I really don't want them to do a game for cricket because they're really going to kill it. Like, I was playing FIFA, like, I really enjoyed playing FIFA until FIFA 16, and then FIFA 20 was the last game I got. I got FIFA 19 as well, and then FIFA 20 was the last game I got because I had a gift card and it was on sale really cheap, like $10 or something, yeah, in the PlayStation Store. So I ended up getting it just for fun. But then after that, I just never bought any other game. Like, I don't even play FIFA 20 as much. Like, I played it like 5 times. Like, that's all. Like, I haven't been playing that game as much. Like, I don't even play the game. Like, I only bought it because, like, I was going to play it that one time. And I had a gift card. So, that's how EA has killed the game. And, I don't play it anymore. So, I think if EA ends up getting into this, it's going to be crap. And then I hope Big Ant Studios doesn't do something like that either. I really, hope they keep the, whatever they're doing now. I hope they just continue to do that because there's obviously a long way to go. Obviously, they can't become an EA in the next game either. Like, just saying, like, if they were to become like EA, it's definitely not happening this game or the next game because there's a lot of room to improve because cricket games haven't been, haven't been developed as much as other games. Like, soccer has been developed from a long time ago. EA Sports has been doing it from a long time, so they've been improving, and there's really there's no big changes. Like, as soon as you see the game, you don't really see changes. They have to like really point it out to you, and then you're like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, that's how it is. Like for me, when I play the game, like I can't really tell the big changes like that are positive. Like there's a lot of negatives. Like I really just hate. I just hate it when I started playing FIFA 20. I'm like, this is terrible. I want to go play that old game I used to play on my Xbox 360, FIFA 16 or FIFA 14. Those were a lot better. That's that's what I wanted to do as soon as I started playing FIFA 20, and I just stopped. So yeah, hopefully Big Ant Studios doesn't do that and just sticks to their motto or whatever they're doing now and starts to not become an EA and keeps developing and lets the player have fun. It's not all about the money all the time because I mean FIFA is a brand and that's obviously going to be sold more, so they can do whatever. Put a big star on the cover and they're done. Like they got Mbappe or they had Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo before. I mean, in Cricket 22, they have Tim Payne. Like, what the heck? He's not even a big star, in my opinion. Well, he doesn't even have a century in cricket. And he was trying to make fun of Ravi Ashwin. And he was saying, come to the Gubba. Well, Ashwin has more centuries than him, so that speaks for itself. Joe Root, though, he's a good batsman, so he should be on the cover. But Tim Payne should be replaced by Steve Smith. That's when it'll look good. Or you can always put someone like Virat Kohli or Kane Williamson. If you look at my last video I put for Cricket 22, you can see I made a little Cricket 22 cover. I would literally buy the game if it had those two on there, because they're literally amazing in all, four formats. But that's a discussion for somewhere else to talk about cricket itself. But yeah, that's it, guys. And just one more thing, I have a cricket podcast. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, and you can check that out. It's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna be putting stuff about the Cricket World Cup coming up, the IPL finals coming up soon, and probably stuff about cricket in general. So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you like it. Catch you on the next one. See ya.